Bro, they're making... Like, there have been cereals, ice creams of very questionable flavors.
Like jerk chicken.
Yeah.
There's been jerk chicken flavored like chips.
What? Oh, chips. Okay.
But I'm so... Yeah, like weird shit. But like cereal and, stuff like that. Yo, there is, for those who don't know, a mac and cheese flavored ice cream.
You have to say Kraft.
Kraft mac and cheese flavored ice cream.
The worst cheese.
Limited edition.
The box.
Why
American cheese?
Why would you think to put these two things together?
And people have rushed to it.
What?
It doesn't make any sense.
Congested.
Shit expensive. Gotta watch the way you shake my hand.
What niggas talk about? Say it one more time for niggas, man.
Yeah, do that. Say it.
Shit expensive. Gotta watch the way you shake my hand.
Gotta watch the way you shake my hand.
I didn't even peep that. Oh my god! I didn't peep that. Oh my god!
I thought we knew.
I didn't know.
Over his head.
That shit went over my head.
All right. We are here. We are live. Woo! This is another episode of the Lunchroom Podcast. You see the logo. You see the gunshots. You hear the poorly.
Meek Mill Alip.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, but we back. We here for another episode. How we doing, gentlemen?
Doing good, man. Maintaining. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, before I forget, I'm your boy Dapper Dan. Across from me is my guy Fritz.
Yes, sir,
if you didn't already
sir.
know, next to my guy Fritz is my guy Ray, aka the movie guy. And behind the cam, as usual, is my guy Fredo. Now, how are we doing, guys?
I mean, I answered already.
It's hot.
Nah, it definitely is hot.
But we got the AC booming and we go to right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still kind of a little sweaty, but
that's because you were late. You just pulled up. Your body.
It's because you just came from the gym.
nah, I didn't come from the gym.
This man.
I didn't come from the gym. I haven't been to the gym all week.
Put in work. You're showing. You gotta acknowledge when your man's getting bigger.
Fifth time you've acknowledged it since he walked in the room.
I mean, I'm grateful.
Because I feel like one day, if you're not paying attention, he gonna come in and he just gonna be knocking niggas out. Like,
Danny?
I don't think that's my body, right?
he gonna be like,
I just kind of do it to make sure I don't get fat. I'm not really ever gonna be brolic. I don't work out that way. But enough about my physique. We gonna jump right into things, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we got news. So let's start off the top of the lunch line chatter. This is a recent housing report that says, what did it say? It said that minimum wage.
We can't get shit on minimum wage. Is what it's saying.
Yeah, it's like it's just not enough to even. It's not even a living wage.
They were saying this is the actual report that full-time minimum wage employees in the U.S. are not financially able to afford a 2-bedroom apartment in this country, anywhere. And 93%
why they trying to get a 2-bedroom?
can't. But just like, what if you a family, bro? You know,
yeah, like I mean, honestly, if I had my own crib, I'd want a 2-bedroom. Keep it a bead.
And 93%,
Right now?
93% can't. Even
I would
afford
want
one.
a 2-bedroom for
Right
myself.
now?
For myself, yes.
Nah. Why would you want that?
Why would I not want people to be able to come to my cribs, sleep comfortably?
him.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know who might end up needing to stay there one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want niggas just on the couch. Like,
I need a room for me. That's it.
Nah, I mean, I'd prefer to have 2.
You living behind? That's why you can't afford this shit. You living behind your means. The fuck? I didn't know that.
I feel that.
But what do y'all see being the answer to that? Like to this problem that has been arising since God knows when. I mean, since the gentrification started.
It's pretty much not really solvable, as bad as that sounds, because the moment they give us more money, because first of all, minimum wage already is getting way too close to like decent. We're supposed to be a decent.
They inflating the shit out of the dollars, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. So
really,
once they start giving us, say minimum wage go to $17, everything else is gonna go up too. So like everything just gonna still be out of reach anyway.
It's 17 now? I thought it was still 15.
No, I'm saying this is hypothetical.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Like,
just seen a cover on the newspaper. Isn't inflation up like 5.9%?
Yeah, no, inflation has been going crazy like the last 3
and
months.
like COVID thing is how they're trying to get away with it. They're
Bro,
like, I gotta
the
make
at the store like 125, 150 now.
I
And
put
the thing is-
$1 on the counter of gold.
Yeah, you're
know
not
what I'm
getting me
saying?
to put no quarter on there.
We're not putting. I don't got change.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll be paying with my cards.
He be paying a 167.
I probably be paying this.
Isn't that illegal? Like to like charge extra because you're using the card or some shit like that?
Nah, they
thing,
charge the extra
like,
tax now.
Yeah, bro.
It's
like,
not. They don't have a minimum. The extra tax.
Oh, that's the caveat. That's the catch now.
There's no minimum for anything, like any store.
I haven't been in a store where they be like, "Oh, it's a minimum. Like you have to spend this much in order."
Because I only go to like 3-4 stores, so I wouldn't know.
But every store I've been in is they just let me rock. They just charge the extra little 4% tax. I think.
Yeah, it'd be wild.
Yeah, but how do you? So there's just no answer.
I mean, that's your answer, but I think I actually saw some recently on the internet. It was some part of Italy. I don't recall where, but they were offering people like $30-something thousand or something like that. It was a small sum, but to move to their country because their population is so low at this point. So I feel like
I like bread. I could go to Italy.
I feel like the answer to this would be people leaving the U.S. And that as drastic as that sounds, it's like. Because they already pushing people out of their cities. Niggas that grew up in New York City, they're like, oh, I can't afford to live here no more. So they go to another state. What happens when they can't afford to go to another state? It's like, what? So I think that's like one of the options. That's a drastic one, but
to move.
Like,
not even from the U.S. and from the city
to another country.
to Europe.
Another country.
Another continent.
Get the, you know what I'm saying? New citizenship.
That shit been unaffordable. I've been finding this out since I was looking for an apartment. The affordable housing is a scam.
What is it? Like you got to make 30
times. It's like 30, 20,
Bro, the way affordable housing
rent.
works, from what I understand, is they take the mean of where the neighborhood is. So they take the mean of the neighborhood and how much they make.
Right.
And that's how they set the price for the affordable housing. So if, let's say they're building a building in downtown Brooklyn, the mean in downtown Brooklyn is probably going to be 60 to 80 racks for the amount of...
Probably more than that.
Yeah,
I was being nice. 60, 80 racks for me, that's the minimum income household, the mean, whatever. So now the affordable housing is meant for them because that's the mean of the neighborhood. That's why you get $2,500 affordability for rent for a 1-bedroom.
Nasty vibes, man. Nasty vibes.
Meanwhile, I'm telling you, I think for Rockaway the only last place to live that's affordable. Because that's the only place I've been seeing where rent is like
That's the answer.
a rack. A rack, $1,200 depending on how much you make. Because I think the mean was like 30 racks.
The mean is only 30 racks?
Like 30, 35, yeah.
Sheesh.
Man.
So move to Rockaway while you can.
Facts. I'm out. We out. I'm out to Rock right now.
If I'm not mistaken, I remember when I was looking for apartments like 2 years ago, Staten Island was also one of the things. Like,
Oh, the Bronx
it was
too.
pretty. Yeah, niggas want people up. But I heard the Bronx is getting pretty gentrified pretty quick though.
I was gonna say it depends on what part. They still, there's still outskirts that you could find.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be the best neighborhood, but hey,
A nigga
if you got for me, you gotta make do with what you got.
close to
Nah,
upstate and
'cause,
shit like that.
Yeah, New York is definitely not it, unfortunately. But I don't know if I can see myself moving out the country. That's a different.
You like
vibe.
bread, bro?
I do like bread,
Come
but how much
on,
bread?
man. Boats.
I go to PR.
They do have the
Bread and
gondolas.
boats.
They do.
Bread and boats.
And is Italy where they got the guy singing? No, that's France, I think. No,
The-
where the guy singing
On
on
the
the
boat?
boat. Yeah, like it's like
Might-
this romantic
it
city.
might be both.
That's Italy. That's Venice.
Oh, Venice,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I'm like, I didn't see that when I was in France.
I'm crying.
But moving forward, we're gonna pivot.
So I'm trying to go on a love boat.
Facts.
That's a good
I
experience.
seen the weekend he had. He still hung up on being a captain and shit for me.
Bro. I driving.
Look,
it was cool, bro.
Nah, driving a boat is cool though.
It
I
sounds pretty
believe.
cool, bro.
I'm trying to drive a race car.
I have fun with that.
Crash it
Wow.
on
See?
purpose.
Wow.
So you think you're a human crash test?
This
dummy.
nigga dog.
That shit
bro.
look fun.
To crash the race car?
If I know I could crash a car without getting hurt, I would do it.
I mean, they have like guys for
could-
that.
And they're literally not trying to crash. So it's like
They have guys for that. Like,
Hey.
the test dummies, you can just be a test dummy. They
I
have
don't
that.
like the dummy term for me. I just want to be the
I
tester.
mean,
I mean,
Like
you
like
pretty-
ASAP Rocky.
You a big
I'm
dummy.
testing.
You want to
I'm
get
testing.
in a car
No
accident
Rocky.
on purpose.
testing, whatever. Either way, we're pivoting to the next topic on our Lunchroom channel, which is comes from me basically because I've been noticing there's a few billionaires out there talking a lot about space travel
The
and,
race to the stars.
and trying to build things on the moon or Mars or wherever in outer space. And my thing is, do we view this as an issue? Because I have this conversation a lot with my coworker at work where we kind of debate on like whether or not we should be able to, in a perfect world, should we be able to control how much money billionaires put into frivolous things like this that aren't necessarily helping the lower class people. So I'll start there. Like, do we feel like we should be able to police the way people are using their money that they made.
I mean, that's not legal, but it should be like that should be something that they want to do. You know what I mean? If you're making billions of dollars, you should be a little of a humanitarian, bro. 5% of that can go a long way to a lot of people. Not even 5, 3, 2.
No, because
Like,
$1 billion is a lot of
saying,
money,
bro.
bro.
Like,
These are we're talking multi-billionaires. We're
yeah,
talking
bro.
double-digit billionaires here.
It's like
Triple digits.
Obviously, that will never be the case, but I wish that there was something that we can put where it's like, okay, you make X amount of money, so this amount has to go to some type of humanitarian.
My thing was 70-30. 70, you do what you want to do.
70-30 is
30
heavy.
has to go back into the
70-30
world.
is heavy.
Into the world.
Into the world.
70-30 is heavy.
Into the
I would have
world.
asked somebody to give up 30% of their
I would.
I read somewhere, or like I was seeing, because I feel like every single time something like this comes up, you know, they debate this shit on Twitter all the time. Like, oh, eat the rich. For me, down with the billionaires.
First of all, like, if anything, the rich is eating us. First of all, like
either way,
we are sushi to them.
Either way, I think I see some people debating that supposedly, I don't know, I'm not an economic person. For me, economic, whatever profession, that's not my stilo. I'm not a business profession, none of that. But they were basically explaining that the reason why, you know, Jeff Bezos or all these other billionaires, you know, they can't just give away money to the world or just to help people out, it's because apparently if they do that, they could crash our own economy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
by helping people,
I mean, there's more to it. Like, it's obviously more of a detailed explanation to
giving
it.
people that need water some more that's gonna crash the stock market is what they're saying.
They explained it in like a sense that basically like he was saying, like, I guess, you know, Amazon is probably one of the top 5 or top 3 stocks right now. Feel me? So let's just say that he gives away a third of his worth,
Which would be crazy, but okay.
That then drops the Amazon stock,
which other people around the whole world that
are
you don't
utilizing,
even, are literally in. So they will lose money,
which then causes other people to lose money because they lose money.
It's a bad trickle down effect.
Yeah.
Man, so
they can't just be giving out money just to give out money.
Basically, what the economics is saying is that there always has to be that group of people that have to be stepped on, regardless, not cared
basically
capitalism.
Like, for me, and that's the way America is run.
Fucking America, man.
Yeah. So to get to the next question, I want to get. What do we think they're trying to do up there in space? Are they leaving us?
Well, they did. Well, Elon Musk in particular said that he wanted to.
He's a weirdo.
Actually, have like housing there,
weirdo
type of
money.
thing. Yeah, only weird. But most successful people are weird in some way. But he wants to like have actual housing and shit, so people can go up there and inhabit like Mars and whatnot. In terms of the people that just went to to space. I don't remember the billionaire's name.
Richard Branson.
Richard Branson. Yeah, he owns Virgin. But shit, nigga, I feel like it's a fucking pissing contest because it was Elon that said it first, if I'm not mistaken, about like making his own
Travel,
ship. Yeah. And then they hopped on the shit. Yeah. I feel like that's really what it is, and also it's gonna be a moneymaker like tourism, space. That sounds crazy, space tourism, bro. Like that's gonna be mad lucrative to a lot of rich people. Like a lot of rich people are gonna want to take that chance. Me personally, I probably won't ever no matter where I am in the brackets, because that's nah. Would y'all go on a motherfucking in a spaceship?
In a spaceship, nah, because I'm not really of the belief that we really be doing what we say we doing up there. I ain't gonna lie to you, so I don't
think
trust
so.
it.
I feel
Because
like
even a video of Richard Branson in space, I ain't really believe it, bro. And they were too like,
nah, he was shaky though. He was mad shaky. He was the only one that was scared. Everybody else, he dead didn't want to leave his chair, bro. I don't know if we ain't peep.
I don't know, man. Stranger things have happened. That's all
I mean, it could be a lie, but I don't think it was.
I'm not sure.
They said the moon landing was a lie.
Yeah, I heard that.
Eventually we got there, but I knew the first initial moon landing.
They said
was a lie.
Stanley Kubrick was a part of that.
Facts. That's what they said. I don't know.
I'm weak.
But they also saying that they what they're doing in space is they're they got these ships and stuff because apparently the world is not enough
resources.
Is basically the world is overpopulated.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually something gonna happen where for me not enough people gonna be able to live in this world, so they're trying to set up a civilization in another planet.
Yeah, because they're saying
also 2012 shit.
On the low, they're saying that. I mean, if you pay attention to these type of like agriculture and things like that, they're saying like a food shortage is definitely on the horizon. like shit like that. So
I mean,
like,
they already isn't there like a chicken shortage supposedly?
yeah, like I'm just saying, like that's just chicken though. Like imagine like shit like you really need to make shit. Like chicken is just chicken. Like you could just not eat chicken.
I don't even want to think about that.
Whoa, we got thighs now.
We got thighs now.
That shit is jokes.
I
But
wonder how the world would be if we had a whole food shortage.
bro, if we ran out of chicken, cause like the Boondocks really be shooting. I ain't gonna hold you. The Boondocks that had a whole episode.
Predictions and whatnot.
Boondocks are shooting. But regardless, we gonna close out that topic. I'm gonna just say like,
Me and them Popeyes chicken nuggets.
yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna try that shit for sure.
For
I
sure.
seen that shit yesterday. I'm like, nah,
For
what?
sure.
And that shit.
In the
OD.
sweet heat, niggas is wildin'.
I'm not gonna lie. I might be
I'm
online for
dipping that shit
that.
with the fork. In the sweet heat,
I
nigga.
might be online for that.
said
I might camp
online.
out. I might camp out. I'm not
Nigga
gonna lie.
said.
27th. I'm up there bright and early. What time it open? Y'all open at 10. Copy.
Nigga right there at 8:30.
That's a fact.
Him and 3 white guys.
Nah. I'm kicking away people off the lawn.
You
It's
can't
not
do
for
that.
you.
Nigga said it's not for you.
Nigga,
That's
crazy.
tough.
It's for us.
They got, before you go to the next topic, were you in Buffalo when they opened the Popeyes, or that
Nah.
was bro? Niggas
the
opened,
Popeyes or the
yeah,
Chick-fil-A?
from those Popeyes. It was the first Popeyes ever in Buffalo.
Oh,
in
shit.
Buffalo, in my freshman year, bro. It had to be my freshman year since you don't remember. Fucking the lines was so crazy. It was on Elmwood. Well, you know where it's at.
Yeah, I know
But
it's-
yeah, the lines
I
is
know that was the
all
first one.
over the place, bro. Like mad long. Same thing with a Dairy Queen. Like a year later, like they don't got shit up there.
I mean, I would imagine.
They
I would imagine.
That's the heat.
Shit, like
Oh my god! But all right, so we're gonna
Maybe we
close.
say Lenovo was run by the maid men.
wait, what?
Probably.
Oh, you do? Oh, you said mate? Oh, I think it's some other shit.
What you thought I
I
said?
think they said gay men.
Oh nah.
See, we wilding. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. All right, we're gonna head to Cookie Crumbs. All right, and that drop was never more perfect because of what the topic is for Cookie Crumbs today. So for today's Cookie Crumbs, you've been forcing this one. I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas are trying to dodge this. I want to know, bro. We got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta force this one, but we here to talk about our first heartbreaks, and I feel like you got to lead it off if that's the case.
I bet. Man, so it's 7th grade, right?
Oh, we talking 7th grade.
Yeah. It's my first heartbreak.
Nah, women be like, yo, men be trying to bring that old
It's my
ass
first
heartbreak into
heartbreak.
into the
I might
future
give the
with
real nigga response. I ain't never got my heart broken.
This nigga. It was 7th grade. There was some shorty that I've been having my eye on for mad long in 6th grade, bro. You want live or something?
Nah. I'm just making sure it stays steady so that I don't have to hold it. I didn't know I could do that.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, so we talking or whatever in the summertime, this, that, and third. It's beautiful. Like, we really
Birdiful?
connected. We're birdiful, bro. It's birdiful. We really connected and all that. I'm thinking, oh, yeah. You know, when you in middle school, it's like you want a girlfriend, you want the hormones is wilding. My hormones raging. I'm like, this might be
That's a topic for another day, but how crazy hormones was from like 10 to like 17.
maybe 18,
Probably 18.
maybe 19. Shit, but
My hormone still might be raised. Depending on the day.
but so yeah, nah, shit is sweet. This, that, and the third. But we've never had a conversation with each other before. But we went to the same school. You know how different classes and shit like that. First day come, meet for the first time, see her face, she see mine. She doesn't like what she see, and I could see that she doesn't like what she see. I was fat. You know what I'm saying? Had the baldy, bad clothes, really.
You had the light Caesar.
Very light. My mom used to say, lo. We used to go to, bro, point two.
They had a little
The
grade.
stubble.
Look at how what I got growing up. like the size.
Off that, bro, like after, like it was a weird ass interaction. Like it was like everybody was getting their schedules and stuff like that, so it was quick. But after that, trying to hit her up, no response. And then she was like, honestly, you're not that cute. I said, nah.
That's tough, but I feel like 7th grade, like that's gonna happen. I feel like
But that was my first time. You know what I'm saying?
That was
I
heartbroken or rejection?
I was heartbroken, bro.
'Cause
I
he
was
really
mad sad.
he
Like,
was in-
bro, this was a 3-month like span of me thinking that this is gonna be like my shorty and shit like
You
that.
didn't
Like,
even talk to her.
bro, we was on like, and you know how you used to talk to bitches like on the internet and shit like that. You know how it used to be, bro.
It
Come
was
on,
aim.
son.
Come on now.
Come on now. You know.
Come on.
I was young and stupid, bro.
I'm trying to tell you how to feel.
He's back.
Exactly.
Tell me
I
how
was
to
hurt. I was
Man up,
hurt.
boy.
I was
Man
hurt.
up. If I was your pop, man up. Man up.
See, that's the toxic stuff that got us
Very
where we are today, bro.
Very toxic.
That's how we end up where we are today, bro. Keep it a stack.
So if you never got your heart broken, what was like a very strong rejection that was like, damn, I hurt.
I was gonna say honestly, the closest I guess I got to heartbroken was the shit. We can use. I mean, I don't mind saying the name. The Karen shit. That's the closest I got. Like for me.
Oh yeah, that's a good backstory.
Really? That's the closest
That's
you
the
got to
closest I
heartbreak,
got.
bro?
For whatever reason, I really wanted her, and she dubbed me.
Damn.
And it turned out for me, my son got his dick sucked by her.
Damn.
Oh, you can exit my fault.
I mean,
You said you want to tell the story, bro.
I didn't want to tell the whole story, but that's what happened.
that was very,
We can mute
very
names.
vulgar.
We can mute names.
You right.
Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
Sometimes you don't, yeah. Yeah, editing ass niggas,
You know,
bro.
we can mute it. It's y'all.
I look. Timestamp.
It's y'all,
We
nigga.
at the 709 mark.
What about you though?
For me, it took me years before I even got heartbroken because I mean I've been open on this show about how I really didn't really care about like if a girl just said, "Yo, I'm not fucking with you no more," like, it's like, hey, cool, like I'm gonna go fuck with somebody else.
Right.
Like, but there was one time it happened not too long ago. This is probably like 3-4 years back at this point.
Oh man,
It wasn't too long ago. I was like,
recent, bro.
we was really like talking like, cause like I got this girl off. I guess kind of off a she was rebounding off of like I guess her first real relationship, like the guy was her first or whatever. And like I stepped in because like she had hit me up while I was out in the yams the first time I went with my guys, and like she was like shooting her shot, and I'm like, oh shit, like I'm drunk. I'm like, yo, I see what's going on here, but we gotta talk when I get back. Like I gotta be able to process this. She's like, all right, cool. So we talk when we get back. We end up talking. She lived like I was still living in Albany at the time, so like she lived around the corner from me. We'd link each other, whatever. The relationship obviously expands. I had several conversations with her about like, yo, like I just want to make sure like this is not a rebound thing. Like you know what I'm saying? This is not what that is. Like, because if it is, then like cool, we can stay where we're at. Like I can like leave the feelings like at a minimal. We can hang out like we're cool. Like we were cool before then. You know what I'm saying? So like we can leave it at that. Just add in what we already we're doing. And then she's like, nah, like it's cool. Like we're really doing this. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So like we really exclusively hanging out. Like I'm really just really fucking with her pretty much. And then like out the blue, I think I did something stupid. She got tight at. I think I was out too long with my bros. That's usually what the girls be mad at with me. Is like I was out with my bros too long, and I came to visit because at this point I had moved back home. But then I came to visit, and came to visit her and my bros. But like the bros had a like game night or whatever, so I was there till it was over instead of leaving early. She didn't like that. So then like a few days later, like she hits me like we're on FaceTime, and then she's not like showing her face. I'm like, yo, it's good, like. Cause I'm actually at my night job.
Niggas love to see his shorty face on FaceTime.
So I'm like, what's going on? She's like telling me like, yeah, Dan, like, I don't know about this anymore. I'm like, what you mean? Like, what you mean you don't know? Like, what's going on? Like, what did I do? And then she's like, I don't know. I just feel like you know what I'm saying? I feel like I deserve to be treated a certain way. And I'm just like, okay. I'm like, yo, like one time, like we never really got into anything. Like one time, and I'm
That's
like,
all it took.
and I'm like, so I'm like, how deep is this for this like one time? She was like, you know, Dan, like what we had, this is where it got me. This is where I didn't cry, but I was like, this is like the most striking pain ever. She's like, what we had was fun. I was like, fun? I was like, what the fuck you mean? I never curse at girls like that. I was like, what the fuck you mean it's fun? She was like, and like the conversation went from there, and I'm just like, all right, cool. But that's the first time I ever got like, it ever really struck me. I was like, what we had was fun. Like over a year of really exclusively talking was just fun.
Fun for her.
It was just fun. And mind you, now, fast forward, obviously now like I'm in my situation, I don't really care, but like she's back with the nigga.
Of course.
And the nigga, she left that nigga because he cheated on her.
Of course.
But
Bro,
you know, that was that. It's just nasty, bro.
Nasty.
We still like, we
That's
not
why
the
they
same.
got that list going around for me. Shorties were talking about how you know when you don't love him. She probably was on there. Who knows?
I'm crying. But yeah, that's my story. That was it. But
Gotta get that off your chest. He never shared that with us.
I've never shared that period.
That's a
You know what I'm saying?
I've never shared that
I heard
period.
the angst. That shit still look like it struck a chord. Say you're not thinking about it no more.
Yeah, but it's long gone. But
It's neither here nor there.
moving forward, we got the microphone check. So on the microphone check, I was interested. Just wanted to know, what do you guys think what is not it doesn't have to be the best. It could just be a favorite TV shows, sitcom theme songs.
Ray, you want to go first?
1-on-1. I forgot. Don't ask
He
me
don't
this.
even know how it fucking
I
goes,
don't.
y'all.
I
He
for
just
me,
know he enjoyed
I
it.
just know I enjoy it. When it's on, I remember the words.
Any other ones that?
Stick out to you?
It
I got a few actually.
Not a couple.
has to be a. You said sitcom, right?
Yeah, I prefer sitcom. Just keep it. I mean,
All that for sure.
all that was cool.
Oh, that was definitely cool.
All that was a sitcom.
It was a
Was
variety
it a
show.
sketch show?
It's like a sketch show, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Because if that's the case, I'll say the Boondocks.
I mean,
It's not a
Boondocks
sitcom.
Is an animated sitcom for sure.
It is
It's a situational
animated.
It's a situational comedy.
Okay.
That's my
satire.
two. I'm
Okay.
going with it. For me,
Okay.
Boondocks and this in a 101.
That's some good
Shit for me. Moesha.
one.
O to the E to the. That shit fire, boy.
That shit's cool.
I know
But-
much from Moesha.
Word. You bugging. But my number one is Moving On Up, the Jeffersons.
That's a great one.
Moving on up.
Moving on up. Hoodies hot.
Moving on up.
That shit
Finally
fire.
got
That shit
it.
fire.
That's it. OD fire, bro. And honorable mention of course you gotta put Fresh Prince of Bel-Air up there.
Got to. Yeah, for mine, I stayed away from like Jefferson's, Fresh Prince, because I feel like those were like a little obvious. So for me, I'm gonna go with some white shows.
Oh God.
I got Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm Middle
You're
High.
not the boss of me. No.
Malcolm Middle High. Okay.
I could fuck with that for sure.
And I got Weeds.
Weeds?
boxes.
I was gonna say, yo, I haven't heard that theme song in mad long.
Weeds. I used to like. I liked it, bro. It was just so simple. And I was like,
All the
it was just so simple,
little
bro.
boxes made out of ticky.
That shit was so
Crazy.
simple to me,
That
bro.
was fire. That's fire.
I was like, yo, this is not a bad theme song, bro.
Speaking of weeds, it's supposed to be like revamped or some shit. I could have sworn I read something about that.
Really?
I did not.
I could have
read
sworn I
it.
read something about
I didn't
that.
hear anything
Nah?
about
Nah.
that.
Yeah, facts. We don't need that.
Yeah.
You
As long
gonna
as
tune in?
I'm-
You gonna tune in to Dexter though, right?
Of course.
Only because I want to see if they do better.
No, you ain't fuck with that, then I feel you.
That Ray threw away the whole show because of the ending.
Bro, I watched the whole show.
No, I'm saying you threw away. You just
Yeah,
like,
nah,
yeah,
I'm never-
But
I
you
mean,
ain't like that last episode, or did you not like the last?
Nah, I told
season?
you the seasons. Like I think it was after season 3 or whatever. That
It's
shit just
downhill
started
for you.
went
Okay,
left
okay.
and never came back.
Nah, because I know how you feel, bro. I know how you feel. Just not with Dexter.
As long as y'all didn't say Friends for the theme song. I hate Friends theme song.
Nigga said
I could do without that.
That's the. That's not the white people clap. You know it.
Yo,
Yeah, bro. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I can't get jiggy with Friends, son.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I could watch it, but I'm never putting up like my
Kings
niggas
of
be like,
Queens
what's the
had a theme
best?
song? No, right? Kings of Queens didn't have a theme song.
I can't remember.
It does, but I don't think it has any words. It's like
It was just a song.
it's just like, it's the three of them
instrumental.
sitting on the curb. One they just drinking and like it's like a fast paced like they speed it up. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, that's not Kings of Queens.
I'm tweaking.
Yeah.
King of Queens with
shit hard, though.
the fat dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin James.
Kevin James.
That's good.
Yeah,
facts.
I used to keep
You look
mixing
like
up.
you watch that redneck shit.
King of the Hill is a great show, bro.
That's what we got. I'm about to.
I'm about to bust.
That shit is hilarious.
It's good documentary.
Facts.
Oh man, but where are we at? I lost my notes. I'm sorry.
It seems today. Oh, you see.
We're going to
Family Guy
Free
has a
now.
good theme song. Very iconic.
Facts.
Oh yeah, we have free now. All right, so let's dive in. Random drop.
That's Spice.
I thought that was one of them shits that.
All right, so where we gonna start? I guess we gotta start.
With the darker side of things.
Yeah. So Ray was pushing this one, and you gonna see why. Cause Ray the same nigga. I was gonna get you for this, but I let you rock. Ray was talking about they should show kids in sex ed. The
They
movie.
should.
Kids.
The movie Kids?
Yes. In sex ed.
I think
Yeah.
in high school you should.
Yeah.
High school sex
the
ed.
fact-
Late high school. 17, 16, 17.
Why not?
That's a heavy
That's
movie,
real
bro.
shit.
It's heavy, though.
It's a heavy movie, bro.
That's the point. You,
feel
I
yo, bro,
feel you,
you
but-
would think twice before having sex if you watch kids in high school.
I saw that movie for
I
the first
didn't.
time I was 13.
I was
didn't
like
think
14, I
twice.
think.
I was like 13 the first time I seen that movie.
I didn't think twice. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I had already had sex by the time I had watched Kids, but
I didn't have sex by the time I watched
I just thought it was a sick movie. It was just
I always loved that movie.
It was a sick movie.
No kids slander, please.
It's like I said, I could then go the rest of my life without watching that movie.
It's a sick movie, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I've seen it 9 times. Though.
Pretty dark.
I've
That's
definitely
a
seen that
sick
shit mad
movie.
times.
But to get into the topic, Ray wanted to know how you console your friend when death is involved. Now, where does this come from? Because usually with you, it's a backstory. So where does this come from? You gotta know your friends.
Well, I mean, honestly, I had this conversation with a friend of the show, Melissa. We was just having, I guess you could say, a heart-to-heart conversation, and it was about death. She had someone that passed. I had someone that passed a long time ago. And just basically talking about experiences and how basically it made me realize that, just because you have a best friend per se, it might not necessarily mean, when death is involved, that we know how to console your friends. Because, people deal with death in all different types of ways. For me, some people, they like to recluse and not be around people. Other people, they want to embrace and want to be around people. So it's like, at least for me, it made me think even more about myself too, because I could definitely admit off rip that I'm not one to deal with. Like, I don't know how to deal with death. I'm blessed to say I've only had like one close loss to me in my life up to this point. Feel me? And even that shit is kind of scarring, I guess you could say. But either way, I don't know how to console people in death. I don't. Like, after you say my condolences, it's like, what can you really do?
And I mean, to piggyback off of that, I mean, there's not much you can do. To be honest, it's death. I mean, it's not, because there's nothing you can do to bring that person back. I mean, because I'm still currently grieving myself. I had just recently, June 6th, I lost my cousin. And if you know anything about my family, my cousin's like my brothers. So that's like losing my older brother. It's still kind of tough to really like deal with it, because like I see his picture, like I have his like, at the funeral, they got the little card or whatever that's on my desk. And every time I look at it, I'm just like, yo, I cannot believe like we never gonna speak again. But to get back to the topic at hand, it's like, consoling somebody is just like, you kind of got to seek out what on your own, and sometimes they're verbal with it too, but on what their needs are. And like at the moment, like if you feel like they're just reclusive and they're just on their own, maybe you might want to try and give them some company, at their expense, not expense, but at their comfortability level. You know what I'm saying? Because some people might not really just want to be alone, but I also at the same time, you can't let them be alone forever, ever. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes my answer to that would just be like, just trying to like watch from afar, see like how they're moving, how they're reacting, see if they knows anything off, and then trying to offer what you can. Obviously, I feel like I'm a little different. You'll never know with me. I'm never gonna really show you. I don't even really post it. My family was posting it, so I didn't post it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you just mentioned it in the conversation.
I try to live my life as I try to keep it. I mean, I try to keep my life super private, and like obviously, I just didn't want to talk about that. Like that's just like, you know what I'm saying.
That's what I was gonna say. At least from my point of view, it's also confusing because it's like. Because Melissa made a fair point when I guess she had lost somebody and she felt like she lost somebody that was very, very close to her. And she felt like one of her best friends or like a couple people around her, I guess they should have knew as being her best of friends how close that loss was. So she was like on some like, I expected them at my door to comfort me. Feel me? Whereas like me, from afar sometimes, based on how you're acting, I don't know how close you were to the laws. Like, obviously, like, if it's like, let's say, God forbid, somebody, I don't even want to say it out loud.
Let's just say some bullshit. Like a third cousin.
Yeah, basically somebody that you're really, really close to that I know, feel me? And I know you're close to this person that passes away. Then I would know to like be at your door because I know this is someone that's really, 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 really close to you. But if it's somebody that you might post, online or whatever, that personally I don't know. And I know that you know them. It's hard for me to like
gauge
exactly. Like I don't know, because I would think like God forbid my father passed away, I want everybody at my door because that's
niggas would
feel me like
that's not even so about that, but niggas.
But feel me. But if it's somebody else that's like a person I knew back then 5 years ago or some shit like that I was cool with, something like that, then I get like it's just hard to gauge. That's what I'm saying. Like. Some people, they also hold that shit against you if you're not there for them. Like,
nah, yeah, for sure.
So that's why I get confused. Like, some people, that's why I say this is a sensitive topic, for some. But I'm actually, like, trying to get better in that.
I was gonna, like, basically I agree with everything that you said, and you made a very great point, too. Just to, like, answer from the other side of things, because when I lost a friend last July, and I wanted to be around people, bro. Like, I didn't want to be alone. So I hit niggas up. I'm like, yo, bro, I need to be around some love. And, like, what was, like, 8 or 10 of y'all came? I think you pulled up that day. It was, like, niggas had a game night, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being around love being around just niggas laughing and stuff like that. Positivity that can go a very long way for somebody that's going through something.
For sure.
So, I mean, but that, like you said, it really all depends on the person itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
like it's just so many different variables to like grieving in general that like I get you. Like it's just there's no way to do it. It's just kind of like observing and kind of moving based off it. And honestly, you just act. Sometimes it's good to just even ask.
asking. Yeah, you
Just be
really
like,
gotta
yo,
check
like,
on people.
Like,
Like,
are you okay? Like, is there anything I can do for you? And if they say no at the time, whatever, just let them know, like, yo, I'm legit here if you need me. And obviously continue to do your check-ins. And I feel like that's like bare minimum stuff.
Right.
Especially if you know that was a very close loss to that person. And that's the way I would look at that. But to move and pivot into a much more fun topic, less morbid, Ray was very also pushing this topic. Of course. What are you banning under your dictatorship? 3 things. Now, Ray took some heat for his, and I guess you're going to repeat them.
No, I actually came up with a couple new ones.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it's a lot. My dictatorship is a lot. So,
Ray think he Kim Jong.
under my dictatorship, I'm banning small dogs.
Okay.
oh my God, yo,
Yo.
before you go.
No, I was going to say, only because, like, my girl, when she watches the show, like, Ray is like, she thinks Ray is hilarious or whatever. So, like, she thinks, but she's going to hate you because she loves small dogs. That's
Oh
our
my
biggest
God.
debate.
She gonna hate me too.
Our
I
biggest,
hate fucking small
our-
dogs.
Before,
son.
our
I'm sorry
biggest
to cut
debate.
you off, bro. This last week, my disdain, my hate for small dogs has arisen so crazy. And you know why? Y'all want to know why? Because my best friend's dog, Daniel, Lola, she ain't shit. All right,
Oh, Lord.
bro. About like last week, they pulled up him, his shorty, and Lola. They pull up to my crib. Nigga tells me that she's not good with other dogs. I'm like, I got a dog in the crib, bro. He's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, all right. Because last time Mocha was seeing a small dog, she was about to kill that shit.
Oh,
Because the small dog like barked at her first. And I know that's how Lola acts. So I'm like, I don't want that. But, all right, whatever. They pull up. This bitch barking like a motherfucker. Mocha don't bark. So this little dog is barking like a motherfucker, causing havoc, leaving hair all over the fucking couch. Pissed on my floor. She pissed on my floor.
Your specific room?
Yes. And then Mocha wanted to just play with her, and she just was caught. Yo, bro, terrible. I do not like small dogs. I'm sorry.
small dogs.
And I've been
Small dogs are too
this
feisty.
whole,
They're
bro.
too-
This whole last
dogs.
week, I've been the hate.
Like I said,
I always say the small dogs, they annoying and just take up space. Off with your head.
Bentley's low-key annoying too.
What?
Sorry, John. John's dog is
Bentley's
annoying.
annoying to
He's
you?
not annoying, but
That's
he's
my
not-
son.
He's not amiable.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
You let me walk him, but
Damn, I just had another one.
My fault, bro. I had to go on a tangent.
Oh yeah, Chuck Taylor's
well, come on now.
You got Chuck T's?
pack check sales.
That's old ass shits. I'm not about to oppose.
I did like some Chuck Taylors, bro.
I don't know when the
Dickie
last.
suit? West Coast?
I like me some Chuck Taylors in all forms, whether it's CDG, whether it's regular.
The
Fuck with Chuck.
CDG Chuck's got me dying. That's definitely raised.
Nah, the CDG shit is on its own. Pack that shit up.
Bro,
Pack CDGs up.
Niggas started those.
Oh
they
my
did.
god.
And niggas, you know, niggas is starting out now. The Rick Owens, niggas is starting them
That's
shits out.
been That's
Niggas
been.
They
start-
found out the Dior shits, the ones that look like Chucks.
That is not the Rick Owens.
Nah, that's not Rick Owens.
Niggas
Yours and Rick Owens are way different.
No, I thought there's a sneaker that I
There's
thought.
both.
Huh?
There's two. There's yours that look like Chucks and there's Rick Owens.
That's what I'm saying. Is okay, yeah.
This Rick Owens that look like Chucks.
Yes, for sure.
Anything that look like a Chuck Taylor, pack that shit up, son. Pack that shit up.
What's the third, brother?
The third is the Baltimore accent.
Wow. What they do to you,
Shit is
shouty?
annoying, boy. That shit is a really bad accent.
Nah, it is a bad.
It's very, very
Nigga be
bad.
like, we gonna do this here?
So if
Hell?
you're from Baltimore, I'm sorry, but yeah, I gotta learn how to talk
I need
properly.
to chew.
Talk
Crazy.
like some other state.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. They have a very distinct accent, and I don't know why. I don't know why.
It's the EWs, bro.
I don't know.
They love an EW.
I don't. This shit is bad.
You wanna go ahead?
Thippers, thong slippers, for
Thongs?
men.
Thongs?
We gotta get yo the
Thippers?
booty sandals, bro. Thippers, thong slippers.
I didn't know that was the
Thippers.
term for it.
Thippers.
That's what he calls them.
That's what they are. If you Google
forgot how
them
much
bitches, I
he-
promise you it's gonna
How
fuck
much
up.
he hates them shit.
Yo, bro, no, I hate when men be wearing them bitches.
I used to have one with the socks.
With the socks is crazy. The socks is crazy. Applauding during movie scenes. I feel like that's so fucking unnecessary. And people be ODing like, woo! Like
During the movie? Or
during
after?
the movie.
Yeah, that's
during,
correct.
after the movie, it's whatever. Like, it's whatever.
Sometimes it be a good film.
Bro, when it be like multiple like saves or something, and niggas is always like 3 claps. You did 3 applauds in a movie.
So when Captain America just
Bro,
got the
see, that's different though.
there was some claps in
That's
the theater.
different though. Like niggas was like, oh, niggas was hype. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I hate that though. And yeah, I know. Motherfucking hookah.
Oh yeah.
I gotta.
It's a hallmark.
We gotta throw that out.
Yeah, that's
here,
what
man.
everybody.
Say no to hookah, man.
Say no to hookah. What do I got? All right. So first on the list, if I had a dictatorship, flan.
Flan?
Yeah, I'm not.
It's like jelly cream, bro.
I hate that shit, bro.
Flan is fire.
That shit is
Wow.
garbage. I had it one time, and I'm like, I'm never having this again.
y'all wild.
Never having this again.
Y'all taking cheesecake over flan?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hot cheesecake.
I'll fight on that shit.
Hot cheesecake. Hot cheesecake. Oh, but she said cheesecake.
Disgusting, bro. What is it? What's
Oh my
the
God.
exact ingredient?
It's like some custard
We gotta ask
shit.
them.
It's custard.
Custard.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't like
caramel.
the consistency and the
Custard.
taste. It's mad
That shit
nasty.
fire. Y'all
The word
wild.
custard is bad. Like if you got custard in that shit, I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. That's
That shit,
custard.
yeah, pack that up, bro.
All right, next. I'm packing up. This is a weird one. Girls under 5'4", they will no longer have the ability to chime in on men's height. If you are under 5'4", you cannot call anybody short. As
So
long
if a
as
girl
they're
5'5", she Gucci?
Yeah, I mean, because at that point you're starting to get a little taller. You know what I'm saying? But if you 5'4" and under, you cannot be like, "Oh, I'm only dating niggas that's 6'2". Like, no, I don't want to hear that from your mouth. You are 5'4".
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
5'4".
That's very respectable.
Also, lastly, TikTok dances in the club. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see
You
it.
don't want to see a savage dance?
Hell no.
I low key like when they do the savage dance.
In the club?
I'm
If they
cool.
do it right, that should be looking sexy.
In the club?
I don't want to see this move. I don't want to see it, bro. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I don't need to see none of that. We
How
don't
about you,
want-
Fredo?
Oh man,
Put you on the spot.
I'm drawing a blank, but I know I got something I hate. Shit.
Do, 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 do,
Boo!
Condoms.
My man!
Nigga said,
I'll take that.
but is the abortion clinic now 24 hours a day, though?
Yeah, the abortion clinic's valid.
Abortion clinic is now 24 hours a day.
Burger King is definitely banned under my dictatorship. So
Okay.
Yeah. I could jack
That's
that.
better.
Because they selling like 20 nuggets for $1. That's crazy.
Condoms and Burger King.
Condoms and burgers. Condoms and Burger King.
All right, so you got any more? You good? All right. So lastly, there was something that disturbed me, and I'm pretty sure it disturbed you too.
Yo, it disturbed me so greatly that I had to put it as a topic.
Go ahead.
Oh, I got one more. Astrology.
Facts.
There is no Taurus moon in this.
Moon rising. What is that,
There is
bro?
no Taurus.
Astrology talk is banned.
Astrology talk is definitely banned, bro.
I should have said forex. Nah.
Bro, they're making like there have been cereals, ice creams of very questionable flavors.
Like jerk chicken.
Yeah.
There's been jerk chicken flavored like chips.
What? Oh, chips. Okay.
But I'm so like weird shit. But
you
like
said ice cream.
cereal and stuff like that. Yo, there is, for those who don't know, a mac and cheese flavored ice cream.
You have to say Kraft.
Kraft mac and cheese flavored ice cream.
The worst cheese.
Limited
worst.
edition.
The box.
The box.
Why
American cheese.
Why would you think to put these two things together?
And people have rushed to it.
What?
It doesn't make any sense.
Rushed where?
I seen the
People tried this? There's videos of people
People
trying
of the
this?
Cocazoids.
I would have hoped so.
Yo, if you eating box Kraft mac and cheese in real life still, please.
Nah, that's
Please.
really childish. That's
Please.
mad childish.
Please stop. I want
The
better
first
for you.
article I see is from NPR. It says mac and cheese ice cream is here, but do we need it? That's not funny.
Like, bro, that's really disgusting, bro.
Definitely banned under all the dictatorships.
All the
Why
dictatorships.
NPR? Why is NPR writing that?
It's a mass hysteria.
Yeah, I just got this TMZ article. Mac and cheese ice cream sells out 2,000 pints within an hour.
Oh
That
God.
was mass hysteria though. That's why they had to talk
Yeah.
Why? Why? What is wrong with people?
It's mac and cheese frozen. Why would y'all want that with
The
milk?
website crashed within 9 minutes.
Why?
It crashed the website.
Why? What is wrong with people?
9,000
I
scoops.
don't want. See, I think I'm gonna have to go to the Italy spot, bro, because they don't do that over there, bro. It's only in America where some shit like that's gonna
every
happen.
day, we stray further and further from God.
Nah, you right, bro.
Yo, like,
Every hour at this point, bro.
like, yo,
Before I got spirit.
Every hour, we far from.
like he's really so disappointed in us with this.
I know
Whoever
he
made
got
that.
the hand on the chin.
like what?
Like this is Sodom and Gomorrah. Feel me? He about to send the rain down on us with this. What? Why?
Bro.
It's Kraft mac and cheese, son.
It don't make no sense.
That shit is
Frozen in a pint?
How much I gotta pay you to eat a whole pint?
A whole pint? How much you got to pay me?
Yeah,
Uh,
Kraft mac and cheese.
I'll take 20,000.
20,000.
Yeah, I'm not asking for nothing.
I do it for a little less. I do it for a little less. I do.
For less.
I was
I
gonna
would
say
do it for less,
I do
too.
I do it for 5.
I was about to say I do it for 5K.
I do it for five.
I do it for 5K.
A pint? I might throw up.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I'm definitely throwing up.
It's the pint, right? You gotta finish the
Yeah,
pint
the pint. You know,
for 5 racks.
I do it a
I do it
pint.
for five.
Like he said,
That's
I'm
20 minutes.
If
I
there's no,
might-
if
I
there's no
might-
time
20
limit,
minutes.
I do it for 5.
Nah, I won't take me to 20.
What if it's a time limit? How long does it usually take for you to finish a pint? Because you say you be eating one sitting a lot.
No lie, like if I'm really
If you fucking with it.
like like if I went into the first scoop knowing I was gonna finish the pint, it probably take me like 10 minutes.
So 20 minutes. You think I could do it?
For 5K, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd force myself, but I'm throwing up.
Oh.
That's the thing. That's the thing, though. I think if like what happens, they say if you throw up, you can't get the bread.
See, well, I lost the bread, bro. Ain't nothing I can do about that.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how you throw up ice cream. That's the only tricky part.
It's gonna be the liquid coming right back
Oh
over.
my God. Kraft?
Yeah.
Yo.
Before we go, we don't have nothing left on the docket.
Nah, the docket
Before
is
we
clear.
go, I gotta read the room because I really, since we talk about shit we don't like, I hate and I don't understand mint chocolate. The mix together.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan.
All right. Oh damn!
I knew it was
It's not that
Damn!
bad. Is that
What?
not that bad?
Yo, there's no reason.
Ice cream tastes minty.
but-
There's no reason.
Chocolate mint?
But I'm kind of a first of
Or
all,
chocolate mint, ice cream
It depends.
mint.
It depends on the brand. Cause some brands,
So you
some brands, the chocolate pieces they don't hit.
He eat York peppermint patties.
You,
Nah, I don't.
Klondike bars.
Klondike bars is Gucci. We talking about the mint version.
There's a mint version.
I never had the mint. I'm talking about regular. It's. I think the best one I ever had was the Friendlies one. I'm not sure, but either way, cause I'm a sicko.
You are.
You are.
I when I eat the mint ice cream, I eat the ice cream first and save the chocolate, and I just wait for the chocolate to melt.
Oh, okay.
That's real sick.
That is sick, but I see what he's doing.
He's a psychotic regardless. But on
It's
that,
still not that bad.
you?
Nah, it's not valid.
All right. So 3-1, that's Gucci. That's Gucci.
So the way we're gonna end this episode is by saying, don't eat the Kraft mac and cheese ice cream and mint chocolate is by ratio trash.
75% of the room says it's garbage.
Don't ask me for my birth chart.
Don't ask niggas to their
And I guess
birth
we're not
check.
wearing condoms anymore either.
But the abortion clinic is open 24/7 now. All right, but with that being said, we'll close out this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We love y'all.